Hey guys, we are back with another video. worldofenglishexams.com is a website that provides you with a lot of stuff and resources which can be of immense help to you with your English language exam preparations. So be it the IELTS, PTE, GRE, TOEFL, OET, CELPIP, whatever. If you want materials and resources, lot many more videos, so don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, do share it with your friends, and do stay tuned to this space worldofenglishexams.com for many more interesting videos and stuff. So without any further delay, let's start the video for today. Today we are going to learn about the note completion type of questions which can be seen on the IELTS reading exam. So this is one of the most frequently repeated question types, guys, and hence it is very important for us to understand what exactly is note completion, what we are supposed to do, and how we are supposed to get to the right answer. So are you ready to get started with the video? Okay. Yeah, so on the screen you can see that the IELTS reading module is slightly different for the academic students when compared to the general training module. What exactly is the difference? Let's try and understand. First, let's discuss the similarities in between both the test formats. In both the academic reading as well as in the general training reading, we have 3 sections in which you will need to answer 40 questions which are divided into 3 texts for academic students, whereas in the general training test you will be asked to read 5 comprehension passages. The time limit is strictly followed, guys, and it is 60 minutes or 1 hour. Unlike the IELTS listening test, here we don't have any additional time to transfer the answers onto the reading answer sheet. So well within this 60-minute time, you need to read the questions, answer, and also transfer the answers onto the reading answer sheet. So please do practice with time. Today we are going to see a sample of how you can do that. Okay, are you ready? Fine. So let's try and understand the different types of questions which you can see on the IELTS reading test before proceeding on with the note completion type of questions. Yes, so on the screen you can see the various types of questions which you can see on the test day. The first one is fill in the blanks, and fill in the blanks is of various types. The first one is note completion, which we are going to deal with today. Then there is table completion, diagram label completion, flowchart completion, summary completion, etc. etc. So in addition to the fill in the blank questions, there are other types of questions such as true or false or not given, which is also known as identification of factual information. Then there is yes, no or not given, which is identifying the claims of the writer. Then we have matching the list of headings to the paragraph, matching the information to the paragraph, short answer, completion of questions, and such other models. We are going to learn about each and every question type. So for the videos and the information pertaining to all the different question types on the reading test, as well as for the other modules, listening, writing, and speaking, don't forget to stay tuned to the World of English Exams. We are going to give you many more videos and many more audio clips that can help you with your exam preparation. So do check out www.worldofenglishexams.com to know more. Now, see, these are the various important tips that you must remember before beginning the test. First of all, read and understand the instructions very clearly and carefully. This step is very important, guys. I can't stress on this more. You need to read and understand the instructions. What are the various instructions that you can see? The first one is one word only, which indicates that you need to answer in a single word. And mind you, numbers are not allowed. So you are not supposed to write the numerical form of the answer, and you're supposed to write only in the word format or the alphabetical format. Yes. Now the second instruction is an extension to the above one. One word and or a number, which indicates that you can either write one word and one number, or you can either write one word or one number. Then the next instruction is no more than two words. So there is an upper limit for answering, guys. 2 words is the maximum, not the minimum. So if you see this instruction, no more than 2 words, you can write one word or a maximum of 2 words. You should not write the third word. And in addition, if the instruction says that you can write a number, you can go ahead and write the numerical form of the answer. So you have various options here, one word or 2 words, and also combinations, one word and one number, 2 words and one number. An important point to note at this point of time is any number of digits are considered to be one single number on the IELTS test. For example, if there is a telephone number which contains 10 digits, or let's say there is a credit card number which contains 16 digits, both are considered to be one number. So irrespective of the number of digits, it is still considered to be one number, a number. Have you got it, guys? The next one is something similar to the above. No more than 3 words and or a number. In this case, the maximum limit is 3. Hence, you can go ahead and write one word, 2 words, or a maximum of 3 words in association with a number. So this understanding will help you to answer the questions correctly. Now, the next set of instructions are as follows. Spellings are very important, guys, because the IELTS is an English proficiency test. The test takers must write the spelling correctly. So do check it twice whether you're writing the correct spelling or not, because even the smallest error can cost you 1 full mark. So we don't want to take any chances with that, do we? So the next one is singular and plural are very important. So if the answer is a singular, you need to write it in the singular form. Likewise, if the answer is a plural, you need to write it in the plural form. So how to identify whether to write the singular form or the plural form? That we will get to know while understanding about the keywords. Just in a minute. Then the next instruction is all the answers can be written using uppercase letters or capital letters in the IELTS reading answer sheet. Though this is not a compulsion, it is highly recommended that you follow this pattern of writing all the answers in capital letters just to avoid the risks. That's it. The last yet very important instruction is that hyphenated words are considered to be one word. Now, what exactly are hyphenated words? Hyphenated words are the ones which are separated by a hyphen, a small dash. So, hyphenated words are considered to be one word. So, if at all you happen to see a hyphenated word next time, so do not confuse whether it is one word or 2 words. It is one word. So, having understood the instructions now, we will get on to learn some of the tips that can help us to get the answers right for note completion or sentence completion, which is the other name for note completion. Yes, so what are the keywords? What is the meaning of key? Key in this context means very important or highly significant. So the words which carry the meaning for the question or for the text are known as keywords. You can see various keywords listed in the screen. The first one is noun. What is a noun? A noun is a naming word that indicates the names of people, places, things, animals, year, dates, currency symbols, etc., etc. So, why are nouns so important? Obviously, nouns help us to get the right word, and often nouns will not be modified, or you can find the direct word as it is in the question. So that makes our job much simpler and easier, doesn't it? So for this reason, understanding nouns and marking nouns is very important. Next one, verbs. Verbs, which are also known as action words, notify us about the tense of the question. Guys, mark this point. Noting the tense of the question is very important. Why? Often the tense of the question should match with the tense of the text, which means, let's say that the question given to you is in the past tense, then the corresponding text also should be in the past tense. Only then we can relate it and we can get the right answers. And verbs can be given in their synonymous form. So it is very important for us to learn and understand synonyms. We will look at a model answer so that we'll get to know how it can be synonymized. Next, adjectives, which are also known as describing words. Now, what do these adjectives describe? Adjectives describe the nature of nouns. So indirectly, they are giving a hint that if there is an adjective followed by a blank, the answer can be predicted to be a noun. So, one last time, adjective followed by a blank is always a noun. So we are searching for nouns. Have you got the point, guys? So nouns, verbs and adjectives are known as our core keywords, or the central, very important keywords. However, in addition to nouns, verbs and adjectives, we do have three other very important keywords. What are they? The first one is adverb. What is an adverb? Adverbs are modifying words. Modifying words alter the meaning of the sentence. Let's say, for example, in the question you find the word some. Now, what is the meaning of some? 50%. So, some of them are following it, some of them are not following it. As simple as that. So, if this meaning is conveyed in the text, only then we must finalize it as the right answer. Else we need to search the text for the right answer. So the next keywords are articles. There are three main articles in the English language. The first one is a, which indicates that the answer is a singular noun. The meaning of a, an and the is singular or one. So let's say that there is a blank which is preceded by a. Immediately you need to predict the answer as being a noun, that too in its singular form. And one more clue is that a indicates that the subsequent word is going to begin with a consonant. That is, other than A, E, I, O, U, the other 21 alphabets are known as consonants. So this is the clue that we need to understand. And the moment you look at this word an before a blank, again an is an article which indicates that the answer is going to be a noun, that too in its singular form, and it's going to begin with one of the 5 vowels, A, E, I, O or U. Then going to the definite article, the is known as a definite article, and if at all you see a blank before which you find the word the, it indicates that the answer is going to be a noun. However, it can be either in its singular form or in the plural form, but definitely the answer is going to be a noun. This is the level of clarity that is needed for a test taker. Next, the last keywords are prepositions such as in, on, by, for, etc., which indicate again the position of nouns. So after a preposition, if you happen to get a space, a blank space, a dash, so then it indicates that the answer is going to be a noun. So identifying and predicting the answer with the help of keywords is known as keyword identification, which is a very important skill to be followed and understood by all the test takers. Now let's proceed on to learning about another technique. Yes, as you can see, skimming and scanning are two very important tricks which can help you to get the right answer. Now, what exactly is skimming? Skimming is reading the text or reading the passage to get a general idea. We are not reading in detail, guys. Please mind that. If you read the text in a detailed way, you are going to lose time, and time is very precious. We don't have any additional time, guys. So please make a mental note that when you skim, you're not looking for details. You're just marking the keywords and you're going to write some short notes in and around the text which can help you in identifying. So if you can identify the right paragraph, the time again will be saved. So that is the only essence of skimming. Now let's go on to scanning. What exactly is scanning? This process is the detailed reading of the text. While scanning, we are going to look for the right paragraph to get the right answer, and this technique helps us to swoop down to the right answer. So the exact location of the paragraph can be known if the scanning technique is followed. However, we recommend all the test takers to practice reading in detail well before the exam. So this technique of intensive reading helps you to read lengthier texts much faster and grab the information which is required to get the answer. So guys, these are the techniques that can help us. The first one is keyword identification, wherein we are going to mark nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, articles, etc. Then we are going to follow skimming followed by scanning, or we are going to first read the questions and then skim the passage and read it in detail. You can follow any of these techniques, guys, and still get the right answer. Shall we solve an example? Okay. Yes. So this is how the note completion questions are going to look on the test day. First, read the heading carefully. What does the heading say? Complete the notes below, which indicates that it is a note completion form of questions, instant recognition. Next, read the instructions very carefully. Now here, what is the instruction stating? Choose one word only. So are you supposed to give the answer in a word, or can you also include a numerical form? So you are going to just write the word form. You are not supposed to write any number. Is it clear from the instructions? Next, if at all any title is given, it is very important for the test takers to understand the title and underline the keywords. So in this case, let's read the title. Comparison of aluminium screw caps and cork bottle stoppers. Here clearly it is stating that they are making a comparison between two things. What are they? First is aluminium screw caps. The second one is cork bottle stoppers. And clearly there is a subheading which states advantages of aluminium screw caps, as well as there is another subheading which states advantages of cork bottle stoppers. So as can be seen from the title, there are two main keywords here. First one is aluminium screw caps, which is a noun. The second one is cork bottle stoppers, which is also a noun. So we need to underline them. So first, let's read the questions to get an idea and to predict the answers. The first one, in this case, the sixth question. Do not affect the dash of the bottle contents. So do not affect the dash of the bottle contents, which means something is not affected. Something pertaining to the bottle contents is not affected because of aluminium screw caps, and that is the reason for it being an advantage. So what is that? Here, how can we predict the answers? Again, let's mark the keywords. In this case, there is a negative sign. Do not. Please underline do not. The next one is affect the dash. Again, the is an article. As we have understood earlier, the article indicates that the answer is going to be a noun. In this case, the answer can either be a singular or a plural, but definitely it's going to talk about a noun. Have you understood that? Next, something related to the bottle contents is not affected. That is the first one. Second one, are dash to produce. So aluminium screw caps are dash to produce. That is one more advantage of using them. Next one, are dash to use. So they are not only dash to produce, but another advantage is that they are also dash to use. So let's understand what exactly they mean when we read the text. The next one, advantages of cork bottle stoppers. Now, the cork bottle stoppers also seem to be having many advantages, guys. Let's check what are they. Suit the dash of quality products. So again, the followed by a blank. What does it indicate? Yes, you are right. It indicates that the answer is a noun. However, it can be in the singular form or in the plural form. So, the advantage of cork bottle stoppers is that they suit the dash of quality products. Let's see what is that. Next, made from a dash material. So, the cork bottle stoppers are made from a dash material, and that stands as an advantage for them. Next, easily dash. Easily here is an adverb. All the words which end with ly are adverbs. So we are going to look for a characteristic of the cork bottle stopper. Next one, cork forests aid dash. Now, what is the meaning of aid? They help in something. Okay, so what are the uses of cork forests? First one, as we can see, cork forests aid something else, and cork forests also help in another function, guys, and that is one more advantage. Cork forests stop dash happening. They are stopping or they are preventing something from happening. That stands out to be an advantage for them as well. So, having understood the questions clearly, having analyzed the keywords properly, now let's read the text. Let's identify the first answer, guys, and mind you, for note completion questions, the answers are in a sequence. The answers follow a proper particular order. So if we find the first answer, we need not read the text which is present before that paragraph. Let's see that if the answer is found in the second paragraph, we need not read the first paragraph again. So that is the clue that we need to understand. This is one of the very important tips, guys. So what is the first one? We are going to look for our keywords, aluminium screw caps and cork bottle stoppers, particularly for the first keyword, aluminium screw caps. Yes, so this is the passage. Let's read it. So in the first paragraph, I am just trying to spot aluminium or cork. Cork is the first word. Cork harvesting is a very specialized profession. No mechanical means of stripping cork bark has been invented, so the job is done by terms of highly skilled workers. I'm just skimming. Nothing. So the first paragraph is not leading us to the first answer. Let's read the second paragraph. Recent years have seen the end of a virtual monopoly of cork as the material due to the concerns that about the effect it may have on the contents of the bottle. So slowly we are now moving to the first answer. Let's go back to the questions. As you can see, do not affect the dash of the bottle contents. Here it has been given that cork is affecting the contents of the bottle, and that is the reason for searching for an alternative. Okay, it's caused by a chemical compound so and so, which forms through the interaction of plant phenols, chlorine and mold. The tiniest concentrations, as little as 3 or 4 parts to a trillion, can spoil the taste of the product contained in the bottle. So what can be spoiled? They can spoil the taste of the product contained in the bottle. Product contained in the bottle is nothing but bottle contents. Bottle contents. Have you understood? Okay, fine. Now let's read this sentence. The tiniest concentrations, as little as 3 or 4 parts to a trillion, can spoil the taste of the product contained in the bottle. The result has been a gradual yet steady move towards plastic stoppers and more recently to aluminium screw caps. Guys, have you noticed the first keyword, aluminium screw caps? So, what are the advantages of aluminium screw caps? There are many, but the first one is that they do not affect the taste of the bottle contents, unlike the cork bottle stoppers. So, what is the sixth answer, guys? Taste. Mind you, you should be writing this answer in a singular form as taste. Fine. Now, let's read the paragraph which is next to this. R dash to produce. Okay, these substitutes are cheaper to manufacture. These substitutes, which means aluminium screw caps, which are the substitute for cork bottle stoppers, are cheaper to manufacture. As you can see, R dash to produce. Produce is the synonym for manufacture. So, what is the seventh answer? Are cheaper to produce. Here they are making a comparison between the aluminium screw caps and the cork bottle stoppers. So, which one is cheaper to produce? The aluminium screw caps are cheaper to produce. So, the seventh answer is cheaper. Next. And in the case of screw caps, more convenient for the user. More convenient for the user. Again a comparison. R dash to use, which means that the answer for question number 8 is convenient. Convenient. Please get the right spelling, guys. So, have you noticed that if you get the first answer, the subsequently all the answers are going to follow. So, you don't need to go back to the first passage for the next questions. Next, advantages of cork bottle stoppers. They suit the dash of quality products. Let's check. The classic cork stopper does have several advantages, however. So, it's now telling about the advantages that a classic cork stopper. What is the meaning of classic? Old style, traditional, conventional. Fine. Firstly, its traditional image is more in keeping with that of a high quality goods. High quality goods are nothing but quality products. So, what is suitable? The image is suitable for the high quality products. That leads us to the answer for question number 9, which is image. Suit the image. Please write it in the singular form as image. Next one. Which has long been associated, since it has been associated for a long time, the image of the high quality products is maintained if the cork stoppers are used. Next one. Secondly, and very importantly, cork is a sustainable product. So, what kind of a product is that? Sustainable product. Hence, the answer for the 10th blank is, it's made from a dash material. What sort of a material is it made from? It is made from a sustainable material. So, the answer for the 10th blank is sustainable. Have you understood that? Next, easily dash. Something is very easy. Let's see what is that. And that can be recycled without difficulty. Guys, have you noticed the synonyms? without difficulty is nothing but easily. So what can be done easily? It can be recycled easily. So the answer for the 11th question is recycled. Guys, please note that you need to write the form of the answer as it is seen. So you should not write the answer as easily recycled. You need to give it as easily recycled. Okay, next. Cork forests aid something and stop something from happening. Okay, moreover, cork forests are a resource which support. Again, what is the meaning of support, guys? Nothing but aid. So aid and support are synonyms. So they are supporting local biodiversity. They are supporting local biodiversity. But what is the instruction here, guys? One word only. So now we have found two words, local and biodiversity. So which one should we omit? Yes, so we must omit local and write the answer as biodiversity. They are aiding, they are supporting biodiversity in the local areas. That's what it means. So the answer for question number 12 is biodiversity. Next, cork forests stop dash happening and prevent desertification. What is the meaning of prevent? Prevent is nothing but stop. So what are they stopping, guys? They are stopping the process of desertification from happening. So what is the 13th answer, guys? The 13th answer is desertification. Have you noticed how easy it is if we mark the right keywords? Yes. So now let's see what the answers are and whether we have got them correct or not. The 6th one is taste. Yes, that is right. 7th is cheaper. Yes, we have got that right as well. Next is convenient. 9th one is image. 10th is sustainable. 11th recycle. 12th is biodiversity. 13th is desertification. Yes, so this is the ease with which we can get the answers if we know the techniques and the tips. This passage is taken from Cambridge 12th, the academic version. Now I am going to see whether you have understood the concept or not. So, are you ready to test yourself? Are you ready to do something for yourself and see and check for yourself whether you are getting the right answers or not? Okay, fine. Then I will give you a text. First, I will give you some time to go through the questions, and then I will give you a text wherein you need to find the right answers. Yes. So this is the passage that I want you to test yourself with. So I will be alerting you after 2 minutes. I will give you 2 minutes to read the questions and understand and mark the keywords. Then I'll show you the text so that you can work on that. Are you ready, guys? So type in the answers into the comment box and then you can check for yourself whether you have got the right answers. Your time starts now. Half a minute more. Time up. So, have you read the questions, guys? Do pause the video if you require more time, but this is ideally the time that you need to follow. Okay, now I'll show you the text. To make things easier, I'll also paste the questions in the same slide so that you can just see for yourself and answer the questions. I will give you 5 minutes time to answer 6 questions. Are you ready? All the best, and please type in the answers in the comment section. There you go. So your time begins now. I'll alert you after 5 minutes. Three minutes up. You have 2 more minutes time. 30 seconds to go. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the time. I hope all of you have got the right answers. Let's discuss them so that we get a clarity on what the answers are. So, what's the first question? Originally from mainland South America, the title is The Decline of the Galapagos Tortoise. The first question is in the 17th century. So, dates and years, which are nouns, need to be understood as the main keywords. 17th century, what happened? Small numbers taken onto ships used by. So, here by is a preposition. It indicates that the answer is a noun. So, small numbers of turtles or tortoises taken onto ships which are used by. Let's search for 17th century. Yes, in the second line itself we have got it. From the 17th century onwards, pirates took a few on board. So who are they who took the tortoises on board? Pirates. So what is the answer for the 8th one? Pirates. You need to write the plural word. Okay. Next, 1790s. Obviously it must follow the same order. Small, very large numbers taken into whaling ships kept for. So the very large numbers of tortoises were kept for what? Kept for some purpose, and also were used to produce dash. So they used the tortoises for two main purposes. What are they? As you can see, the answers follow in order. We saw the keywords ships as well as 1790s in the next line itself. 1790s saw this exploitation grew exponentially, relatively immobile and capable of surviving for months without food and water. These tortoises were taken on board these ships. See, why were they taken on boards? To act as food supplies. To act as food supplies. So for the food supplies, they were taken on board. So what is the answer, ma? We have food and supplies. So but the instruction here is one word. So we need to write food. So the answer for the question number 9 is food. Now let's see what is the second one. Sometimes their bodies were processed into high grade oil. So what is the second purpose? They were also used to produce high grade oil. Again we have two words here, high grade and oil. Have you seen that high grade is a hyphenated word? So this is considered to be one word. However, do we omit high grade or do we omit oil? Obviously we need to omit high grade and write the answer as oil. So their bodies were used to produce oil. That is our 10th answer. Next, hunted by. Again, by indicates it's a preposition and the answer should be a noun. So it's hunted by someone on the islands. Let's read the next sentence. This historical exploitation when settlers came to the islands. So who came to the islands? Settlers. And as you can see the next line, they hunted the tortoises. So who hunted them? Who hunted the tortoises? It is settlers. So the 11th answer is going to be settlers. Good, great. Next, habitat destruction. Habitat is a place where animals live, place where living organisms live for that matter. So habitat destruction was done for the establishment of agriculture and by various. What is the meaning of various? different. Okay, so various dash not native to the islands. Not native meaning they are from a foreign land, or they are alien to that particular land. Let's read. They hunted the tortoises and destroyed their habitat. Just habitat destruction. As you can see, it is given in the synonymous form. So they cleared the land for agriculture. They also introduced alien species. Again, what is alien? Alien is nothing but not native. So what is our 12th answer, ma'am? And by various species not native to the islands. That is something but alien species. Are you able to understand? So the 12th answer is species. Then not native to the islands, which also fed. What is the meaning of fed? Ate. So feed is nothing but eating, praying. P-R-E-Y, pray, and not P-R-A-Y, pray. So the next sentence gives us the answer, that either prey on the eggs and young tortoises. So what are young tortoises? They are given in the synonymous form as baby tortoises. So they eat two things. What are they? First is their eggs as well as young tortoises. So one is given here as baby tortoises. What is the second answer? Eggs. So they feed on the eggs. So 13th answer is eggs. Have you understood how to get the right answers, guys? Now let's check whether you have got the right answers or not. So please check for yourself. And again, this passage is from Cambridge 12th, the academic version. So the 8th answer is going to be pirates. That is right. 9th is food. 10th one is oil. 11th is settlers. 12th is species. 13th is eggs. Now, have you understood how easy it is if we get the right technique? Great. So, if you have understood how to solve the note completion questions, so till we see next time, do like this video and comment how you like it. Do subscribe to the World of English Exams, because we are going to be producing some awesome videos that can help you with your IELTS exam preparation, not only with IELTS but for the other competitive exams as well. So till the next time, see you with another video, with another module or another question type. For many more videos, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to this space for the latest updates pertaining to the IELTS test. Bye.